Huge thanks to Simply Safe for sponsoring today's video and allowing us to do the things that we do.
I was like, let's pour this in the cooler, and Dan's like, acetone might eat through the cooler. So now we're turning acetone into its own container.
And that is how you are not supposed to open a container of acetone. It's like water. It smells like death. In today's video, we are going to show you how to make a cheap DIY cryogenic fluid. We're going to show you how to make it, but we're also going to tell you not to do it.
Yeah, don't do this at home. Do it at your friend's house.
Start off with an open container of acetone, dry ice, and that's pretty much all the ingredients you need.
And anything you want to freeze.
When you put dry ice in water, the dry ice is so cold it actually creates kind of a ice barrier around the dry ice and insulates it from the rest of the water, so it doesn't make the water as cold. Acetone does not freeze until negative 93 degrees Celsius.
Mm-hmm. And dry ice is not quite that cold.
And so, putting dry ice in there, the dry ice will be able to cool the acetone without creating that insulating barrier around the dry ice. Do you just have to keep putting it in until the dry ice like stays in there?
I think so.
That's how you know that the temperature is kind of like equalized?
Yeah. When it stops doing that.
And the dry ice doesn't just disappear?
Mm-hmm.
Then it's ready.
It's cold enough that it keeps it as dry ice.
We're making this all up as we go. We don't know if that's actually true.
I watched part of a YouTube video.
Okay.
So I'm kind of the expert.
We have dry ice not melting away in the acetone, which means the temperature has equalized and this container is ice cold.
Yeah, you were at 78.
78? Negative 78 degrees Celsius is the temperature of dry ice.
Or 109.3 Fahrenheit.
And then acetone doesn't freeze until negative 93 degrees Celsius.
Yes.
So at negative 108 degrees Fahrenheit, this could actually do some damage if you touched it, which is why you wear a glove when you handle dry ice, because it is as cold as dry ice. So do not touch it.
Or to consume it.
Or consume it. But you shouldn't consume it because it's acetone, so...
Good point, Dan, but it looks like water.
So if you do this at your friend's house, be very careful. It is not safe to touch. But what is safe is using Simply Safe to protect your home, apartment, or business, or Waterjet. Simply Safe protects like a pro. It is incredibly effective, reliable, and is priced honestly, starting at just 50 cents a day. Mitchell is the shop klutz, and it's a full-time job making sure he doesn't injure himself or break the Waterjet. Simply Safe makes it super easy to keep tabs on him with security cameras, motion detectors, and entry sensors.
Since we've had Simply Safe, I haven't broken anything or hurt myself. That's a double win.
Simply Safe also protects our shop from thieves and bored teenagers. Experts choose Simply Safe, and it's for a good reason. They have 24/7 professional monitoring with 3.5 times faster police dispatch. It's a modern, comprehensive system, meaning it protects your entire home inside and out. Simply Safe also has a new smart lock that makes your home or office more secure by ensuring it's always locked. Keep track of who comes and goes with unique access codes and grant access remotely for guests and visitors. Huge thanks to Simply Safe for sponsoring today's video. To learn more, you can go to simplysafe.com/waterjet. That's simplysafe.com/waterjet.
We're making snow over here, Dan. Oh, that's cold. Don't touch the outside of your container.
Just burn your hand.
Lesson 1.
To play around with this, we've got a tomato, an orange, tennis ball, some eggs, and I know you guys are thinking, why do you guys have more bottles? We swear we're not trying to do this on purpose. But we wanted to get a bunch of room temperature drinks in glass containers to see how this works at fast chilling your drinks.
And the reason glass containers is because we know acetone can dissolve plastic.
And we want to be able to try and drink it to see how well it worked.
Correct.
And we're probably gonna have to leave it in there for a little bit to make sure. Ooh, it sizzles.
Let's just go for it.
Should I drop it?
I've got some big pliers.
Oh! Okay, it'll bubble until the temperature equalizes back out.
Maybe. I think it's still got to freeze to the center, though.
So it might take a minute, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
How cold are those pliers now? I want to touch them, but I'm scared.
Like, listen how
that
it sounds
sound.
now.
That sounds solid. Drop test. Oh.
It's shattered.
We are definitely not frozen all the way through though.
Yeah, the outside is like hard and brittle. It is weird. But the inside is still orangey.
So that was still just after probably 5 minutes is all. And that outside skin is frozen solid. The tomato has a much thinner skin, and I think this one will freeze a lot quicker. Because we don't want to run out of dry ice before all of this is done, we're going to put the tennis ball in at the same time. That one's going to have to be weighed down. Checking up on it.
The tomato has expanded and split, but that's just going to make it freeze deeper. The tomato exploded.
Oh, the tomato's falling apart. We're going to do the tennis ball right now, though. And
It's called through the glove.
and throw it. Oh no!
Harder?
Yeah, hit. Oh, it cracked. Did it?
Maybe not.
I guess it kind of worked.
Like, it's brittle in there. All the fur like kept it together though. It kept cracking. I think all those were cracks. It's like a little wedge.
Throw that up the ground. Yep.
I gotta clean that up.
Acetone and dry ice. That is a good way to shatter tomatoes.
I saw in a YouTube video where they cracked an egg into a cryo fluid and it looked awesome. And I said, I gotta try this and share it with the world. I felt like I didn't get a good release there.
I think you're gonna need two different. Oh no, there you got it. So that is the egg yolk, and it's making crackling noises.
And that's still pretty cool. It didn't quite freeze all the way through.
It got pretty close. The white part almost looks like marbly, doesn't it?
It looks weird for sure.
We're gonna crack the next one into here and then try and ease it down in. Maybe we can get a little better cohesion.
I've watched enough Gordon Ramsay to know this is how you poach an egg.
Let's see your technique. As watching MasterChef paid off. Well, that was beautiful. That was perfect. Am I gonna miss the jaws?
I mean, it looks kind of like a hard-boiled egg, but really weird.
And soaked in acetone. While we were cutting the other egg, we put the last whole egg in, and it looks like it split it.
If anyone's debating about the best way to crack an egg, that might be it. So it looks like it's like oozing out there. Maybe I cracked part of the shell off. That shattered more than I thought it would for how hard I dropped it.
And that was solid all the way through. And that's what the inside of an egg looks like when it doesn't run all over the place. Look at that. That's...
Man, people have seen a hard-boiled egg.
Last part is we want to put these drinks in there and see if we can make these room temperature drinks into nice cold drinks, but we want to relieve the pressure before we do that.
So the bottles don't shatter.
Yeah, because we don't want them to just explode, which I think they would. Do you have any way to open this up?
I've got this.
Is that the Waterjet Channel limited edition, kid tested, mother approved, astronaut endorsed, ultra lightweight, aerospace grade titanium bottle opener, 10mm wrench multi-tool keychain?
You betcha.
Nice.
Too easy. Just drop the whole thing in, you think?
Well, lower. Don't let the acetone go over the top of it though.
Yeah.
Because I want to at least try it. You're getting dangerously close. Ugh. Oh no! It's freezing it. You gotta get it out. I'm 90% sure acetone went over the top of that because we couldn't see any of it.
No, you're fine. It was the drink coming out. It wasn't the acetone coming in.
I don't trust it. Okay, so this is a little more. Okay. Oh, pull it out.
That's what you wanted to have happen, Dan?
No, I wanted to get it before that, but at least it didn't happen in there. It tastes like it's been in the refrigerator for like 12 hours.
Exactly 12? I mean, that's slushy.
The outside was coated in Coke, and so that's what's turning to ice on the outside.
No, that's in the inside.
Is it?
Yeah.
Keep it in for a little longer.
Like, it's definitely freezing to the bottle. Try it out, Dan.
It is colder.
How many hours has it been in the freezer now?
That's like right before it's about to explode in your freezer. That's like at what point it's at.
Is it slushy at all? Or that's all frozen?
No, that's all stuck to the bottle.
If we leave the lid on, so it'll start pressurizing like it was before, but we take it out before like it explodes. Well, you see that like freezing on the inside?
Yep. So we still haven't found a way to avoid that.
But less exploding.
Yeah?
I got most of the drink.
Is it cold?
It is quite cold.
Okay, I am at a somewhat safe distance. Run for your life. I barely missed it, but the glass just shattered on it. I think we froze it too solid.
Just finally had enough pressure to break the glass.
Pull it out. That is a mostly solid drink. Don't touch it. It's gonna burn you.
That's pretty cool.
Thanks again to Simply Safe for sponsoring today's video. Again, if you want to learn about Simply Safe, go to simplysafe.com/waterjet. There'll also be a link down in the description.